What did Green Day say while they were playing Riichi Mahjong? I just called upon as the dealer while we're in East 1. It's the Dora tile. I am sitting back and I start to smile. My hand is Dora 3 and with all simples. And I have a red 5, my cheeks have dimples. I draw the 4th Dora tile and think that maybe I ought to con. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hey, Yusong, why did you rhyme all simples with my cheeks have dimples? I don't know. Shakespeare invented a bunch of words and, you know, we're still reading his stuff. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Hey, a little bit of an autobiographical song intro today because, yeah, I can no longer see the light, dude. We have bought a timeshare on the Boulevard of Broken Dreams. It's, the cross street is the Boulevard of Broken Dream, and Hell, I believe Hell Lane is where we're currently living. If statistics is anything to go by, we're due. We're due for a good game, right? You know, we flipped a coin, 4 of them are four heads in a row. We're due for a tails. It's not how stats works at all, but a boy can pray. We're literally praying right now. We need divine intervention to cobble together a victory. You're not gonna like this. Maybe we have to play even more defensively. Although I think lately I've been kind of going risky mode with it. I've been doing a little, call me a teen that just found the devil's lettuce the way I'm at risk. Because sometimes I think when other people call Riichi, I legitimately don't respect that Riichi as much as I should. And I think it's genuinely a problem. Yeah, I'll tell you what's not a problem though, this hand. This hand is honestly kind of poggers. Sorry for the internet parlance, although am I really that sorry? Holy moly, this hand actually goes incredibly hard. So what is the nut draw right now? Nut draw right now is like 3 or the 6 of circles. We get into Tenpai either way. We can call Riichi, or we can just sit and dump. Oh, we're due. We were due, and this is how the game says that we were due. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my god. Baka! You have no idea the danger that you're in, simpleton. You little bozo. Not toxic, by the way. Upstanding citizen, by the way. Look, I'm not gonna blame them for doing that. Hang on, 3-6 Mafia or 4-9? I think we gotta go 3-6 Mafia with it. Dare I call a con on the Green Dragon? Doesn't even matter. Green Dragon Dora 3, baby. Holy moly. Just an impossibly fast hand. This is one of those games where you look back into the logs and you're like, yeah, there was nothing I can do. There was absolutely nothing I could do. Because to the outsiders, it looked like maybe I'm waiting on an honor tile, maybe I'm waiting on a half or a full outside hand. Okay. I hate to say it, but these days, because of our inflationary economy, Among Us doesn't even, real voice reveal, by the way, Among Us doesn't even rustle my jimmies anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if this was the opening to a Nabokov novel, it would be like small spark of my loins. I don't have to explain that. I don't have to explain that, okay? I tried referencing literature. Sometimes it doesn't go well. It's called taking risks. A little Miss Frizzle style. How am I doing? I'm doing good. For lunch today, I had some microwavable Szechuan dumplings from Costco. Look, I don't know if you know this about me. I'm Chinese. I am from China. I was born in China. My family moved here when I was like 4. And ever since that day, it's been, and the rest is just history, or whatever people say. 7-8-9 mixed triple sequence, by the way. Actually a legit possibility with this hand. Like, we might consider cheating a 8 or a 7 or something. Call Me a Girls' Day song from South Korea. Anyway, so I can, of course, if I wanted to be like rude about it, I could be like, these dumplings are nothing like the real dumplings. But like, at the same time, like I know that I could be a snob about it and like get an easy dunk on these microwavable treats, but dude, at the same time, I'm kind of pogging up with them. They're really, really good. I have nothing against the Costco Corporation. In fact, the Costco Corporation they can have my firstborn. That's how much I trust them, you know? Like, it's really good stuff and it saves a dish, right? A cowboy, right? I will say this, as we're gonna huge fold here. Unfortunately, like our hand was pretty close, but I can't really get rid of this 4 or the 7. Like I don't really know what to throw here, but we are going to huge fold. Even the 5 of circles is safe here. Our hand is not even that valuable, right? We're sitting in first place. We're not the dealer. Even if they sumo, we're kind of bing chilling with it. Okay, Northwind is also a safe tile. Let's go. What was I gonna say? It's really good. It's nice to save a dish. And but I will say this, like, you know, life is all about comedy and tragedy. The tragedy of the situation is that like I was running the dishwasher and then like I put all my dirty dishes in there, and immediately after, like I used a fork. Like I missed a fork, you know what I mean? And I was just like, oh my God, I'm not gonna stop the dishwasher. I don't want to invite that kind of chaos into my life. I'm too scared to stop the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Hang on. I think we're going to go Suji mode, but I don't know if that's necessarily the safest tile. The Westwind is probably safe, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. A lot of the 6s are gone. No, just 2 6s are gone. I mean, we could go inside Suji with the 6 of... Hang on. I got to focus for a second. I think I'm going to discard the 8 of circles. It's Suji to this red 5. There's a few 6s that have come out, and it looks like a lot of circle tiles have just like straight up been discarded. Okay, I was scared about the tiles that were close to the door. They weren't waiting on that 6, right? Because there was a 9 and a 3 that were discarded, but they could have had something like so zuzzy. They could have had like a 5 7. It's not impossible, right? So you got to be really careful with tiles close to the door. And I'm honestly going to toot my own horn a little bit. Toot. That was a good play. That was a good play. Immediately followed that up with a bad play. I think this hand is supposed to go for 7 pairs, and it would have behooved me to keep the that Northwind in my hand to go for a little bit of a zuzzy play. Anyway, it sucks to miss you know, putting something in the dishwasher. I can think of no worse pain than that, except not having a dishwasher. You think I was just gonna embark on a privileged Peter kind of sentiment? Absolutely not. I still remember my roots, not having a dishwasher. It's like such a luxury. It's really, really good. I don't trust it, right? We've gone over this. I don't trust it to make everything clean. So I have to like scrub all the grime off of all the dishes before I put them in, even though I'm pretty sure it would be fine if I didn't scrub all the grime off. Okay, I don't think that we should be pawning here. I think it's too late to call pawn. A little Justin Bieber. Is it too late now to call pawn? I couldn't finish that. I couldn't finish that syllabically, but you know, you get the sentiment. I think we're supposed to go for 7 pairs here. Maybe sit in a Zuzzy Damenten, maybe even call Riichi with it. Throw away our dangerous tiles or tiles that are not likely to come out. You know, 1s and 2s are probably likely to come out. The Southwind also probably likely to come out. I mean, we're the only one that can use it unless someone is going for a half flush or I'm not sure, like a half outside hand or something. Okay, our honor tiles are starting to look pretty good. We can call Riichi on a single tile wait, and it's demonic Mahjong hours, you know? Riichi 7 pairs, red 5. Riichi is 1 Han. 7 pairs is 2 Han. Red 5 is 3 Han. If we sumo or hit an Oradora, then this hand like goes to the heavens, but I don't know if we necessarily want to rely on that. Oh, this is nice. So whatever we draw now to get into Tenpai, this is the situation that you want to be in. whatever we draw in to get Tenpai, we can wait on an honor tile to win. That's really, really nice. That's really, really nice. Anyway, the point is, Sichuan dumplings are good. They're genuinely good. I'm still eating on my Chobani kick as well. I'm hate to brag, but I'm now the proud owner of 36 Chobani fruit on the bottoms. Still on my kick. I still haven't found the right nut, and you haven't misheard me. I'm searching for a nut to put in the Chobani. I'm searching for the correct nut. I don't think that I'm a granola boy, despite being raised in upstate New York. Hey yo! Kind of like a zing at upstate New York, even though I like the place and don't have anything against it. There's a lot of like hippie culture. That's a pejorative way to think about it, but I think that other people would describe it probably the same way. You know, either lovingly or, you know, sipping that haterade. We cannot call Riichi here. It's way too risky. Like, what if we draw? I don't know, but I don't necessarily. I'm not in love with this hand, right? We might still fold with this, as unlikely as that sounds. Can we get rid of this? How many sixes are available? 2 sixes are shown. Is it too late now to call Riichi? I think it's way too late. I'm not about to discard this. We don't even know where all the 5s are. Absolutely not. If we don't make it into Tenpai, that's okay. That's a-okay with me. 7 of circles is a safe tile. Let's discard that. We can always discard another 9 later. But yeah, I'm searching for the right thing. I think granola is I think granola is simply too dry. And you know what? What is this? The wit of one Winston Churchill, but like the way it's so dry. Another thing that I think is way too dry. Oh, dude, come on. 3 of the 5s are gone. Calculated risk? It actually passed, but like, what am I really searching for here? Like, what am I actually searching for here? 4? Hang on. I can't. I'm still gonna have to fold. I was a fool to think that I could ever get into Tenpai. I should have been folding. It's way too dangerous to discard these tiles. So we're pegging them, phrasing, on having a 6 of circles or a 4 of bamboo. Those are the tiles that we are scared of right now. 6 of circles is actually very, very likely because that 2 comes from a 4-5 more often than not. And then the 4-5 is obviously going to wait on the 6. So they're waiting on a 4 of bamboo. The Right Lord is also waiting on a 4 of bamboo. Glad we didn't discard that, but I think we had... Did we have maybe like a 4 of circles that we were too scared to discard? Anyway, I should have... Look, okay, Yusong, that was the heavens giving you a chance to pump the brakes. That was the heavens giving you a chance to pump the brakes. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand, no album out. Discard our 1s. Maybe go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go for a fast all simples hand here. It doesn't look that bad. Dora's the 3 of characters. We can maybe use that as well. I mean, maybe. We probably need to draw like a 4 of characters first, and then, you know, mosey our sequence down a little bit. I think I can pawn here. I think I can go Speed Racer, you know? Oh, that'll get the kids commenting. Oh, hell yeah. Speed Racer reference? Let's go. A show that I haven't even watched because it's too old for me? Let's go. The 3, I don't think that we can keep. I think we're going for a fast hand and not necessarily a super duper valuable hand. If we draw the 4 of characters, I will consider myself punished by the Mahjong zaddies in heaven. But like, that's okay. If we draw into a 4, we can still chi into a 3, right? It's still possible for us. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about dumplings? Our hand is starting to get into a really great shape though. Oh my God, I actually forgot what I was saying. Oh, you know what else I think is too dry? Thank God he found it. Thank God. Because I don't like having the memory of a goldfish, but Yusong, don't get sidetracked. Just say what you think is too dry. I think popcorn is too dry. It's why when I go to a movie theater, okay, I don't necessarily like getting popcorn. I just don't. it doesn't inspire the most joy in me. And also, oh my god, we opened up our hands so early and we are struggling to get into Tenpai. Okay, another door. That's okay. That's okay. Right Lord is willing to chi a door now. Maybe they're getting closer and closer to Tenpai. It's a safe tile that they're throwing out later in the game. I would still open up my hand. I think I'm still supposed to race for this. That is not one of the tiles that I would open up my hand for. Okay, this is a hilarious situation. It's not haha funny, but it's a little like tragic comedy, kind of like how Chekhov is funny. All the 6s are almost gone, so I'm pretty sure the 7 is gonna be safe, but doesn't even matter. Right Lord Sumo's on a red 5. Their all simples was a little bit faster than my all simples. I think popcorn is too dry. And then I've heard this as a retort in the marketplace of ideas is like, oh, you're saying you're supposed to put butter on your popcorn. Excuse me? I'm supposed to make something more moist using just butter? That seems like it's gonna kill me. So that's why when I go to the movie theater, I'm more of a candy lord than I am a popcorn lord, right? I just like having candy more than I like having popcorn. And I understand that, you know, candy is not healthy either. My brain was trying to make a joke like, call me a French philosopher the way I like Candide. Is Candide a book or an author? I am so dumb. Candide is definitely someone, right? It's my significant other giving me the assist from the other room. It's a book. Call me a intellectual the way I... call me a reader the way I like Candide. What do you think about that? It's pretty good. If you enjoyed that joke, I hate to say this, you are legally required to leave a comment. Because otherwise, it kind of just seems like, you know, Yusung's brain is trying to sabotage him. Maybe Yusung's brain is trying to kill him. But, you know, if I see 15 comments being like, Yusung, that Candide joke made me laugh so loudly in my office that I was actually fired, I'll know that I have done my job. I'll know that I've done a good job today. Oh my god, it's the shiny 5. Okay, I mean, we would love to... I don't know if we can get rid of the door at this point. We are the dealer, so we're incentivized to just win a really fast hand. If we get the opportunity to pawn a 7, I will gladly discard the 9, but the nut jar right now is the 6 of circles. Make no qualms about it. All right? Yeah, I'm a candy kind of boy, you know? That's not to say I'm half made of candy and half not. Okay, hang on. I have to go for the Tenpai here. Unfortunately, Right Lord makes use of my Dora tile. That's extremely unfortunate. Oops. Oops. You know what I was thinking? You know how like sometimes I say like if you understand this reference, you are legally required to leave a comment? I'm kind of like extorting people to like I'm kind of like threatening people, you know, in order to force them to leave a comment. Meanwhile, on other YouTube channels, you know, people are commenting, hey, love the video. Meanwhile, I'm like, I swear to God, if you find this even remotely relatable, I will litigate the ever-loving S out of you if you do not leave a comment. So, honestly, a little bit of a premature pawn there, right? Maybe a little bit... No, Yusung, what am I doing? I mean, I was thinking to myself, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I was thinking like this hand goes pretty fast and pretty furious, all things considered. I'm your host, Terry Gross. This hand goes like pretty fast and furious. We have our seat wind. Things are looking pretty pog. It's not terrible. I can't necessarily pawn that unless I want to get into a single tile wait for the, holy moly, it's all coming together. Unless I want to get into a single tile wait eventually for the 2 of bamboo as my pair. I don't hate that. I don't hate that necessarily. But I'm not in love with that either. Nut draw right now is a east wind or another 2 of bamboo. I mean, I am being a little... Oh... Do I ever just throw away my Dora? Okay. So, you might not like that decision. I don't even know if I like that decision. Psh, folks, This is your captain speaking. Just want to let you know, saying my phone's popping off in the background. I apologize. Let me go mute my phone. I was reading off of it earlier for the lyrics, okay? It's not like I enjoy having my phone out and about while I'm wrestling with demons here at the Mahjong table. Also, I hope my notification setting is off so that if I was texted by a friend and not like a spam, you know, message, that they didn't just text me something really heartfelt and I was like, nope, don't want to listen. It's so rude that sometimes, like, I think it was on because my significant other was like, she was like, you know, sometimes they text you at night and then as soon as you get the texts, I can see that you turn the notifications off. Like, not in like a bad way, like not in a way where I was supposed to do something else, but just like, it's kind of funny, like kind of like how Chekhov is funny, you know? And I think I turned that off because that is a ridiculously rude thing to do to someone. As soon as they start texting you, you're like, yeah, I don't really want my notifications on right now. This is what, that's the technological Tim Cook equivalent of talk to the hand, you know? What was I talking about? Oh my God. I was talking about something. Oh, about extorting. Yeah. About extorting people for comments. It's maybe we gotta change it. Just like maybe we just change the culture little by little. Like, leave a comment if you like baseball. Maybe like that's the move forward. Right, Lord Sumos, can't do anything about it. All simples, red 5. We're the dealer, but that's fine. It's a pretty small hand. I hate to say it, even though that we won a little even though that we won a pretty nice Mongon at the start of this game, we are not like in it. You know what I mean? Like, we are still really far away from the king's throne right now, is a nice way to put it. Okay, hang on. So 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence, legitimately a possibility. I am not goofing around here. All simples, also a legitimate possibility. I am not goofing around here. I'm not goofing around here. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and goofy, okay? I wouldn't joke about something like this. Left Lord has the potential to do the funniest thing of all time. I have the potential to do the funniest thing of all time, a reference that I don't really understand, but other YouTubers have started using it, so I'm going to pretend like I understand it. We can wait on the 1 of bamboo as our pair. It's a little greedy, right? We would need to draw into a 2 of bamboo. It's not guaranteed, and one of them is already gone, discarded by Left Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you see 5 shapes in here, right? We both are seeing them. Hoping to draw a 3 of characters or an 8 of characters with this hand. 4 of characters, yuck. I'm going sicko mode with it and discarding the Dora. I think if we win with this hand, we win because we're doing all simples and not because we're doing something else. 6 of bamboo at least is a safe tile. Arguably, we should be throwing away this green dragon. I'm scared of giving Left Lord an even bigger hand if they run me off of the green dragon or something. They're thinking about something, which means their hand got a little bit better, maybe. Although the green dragon right now, I'm a little bit scared of it. Okay, luckily it passes. Luckily it passes. Okay, no one had anything around it. I think I'm supposed to throw this as well. I'm honestly not sure, but we've got the makings of a pretty solid hand here. Unfortunately, it's not amazing. It's not like really, really good because the 4 has to be our pair. And, okay, well, at least we know probably they don't have a 3-4. We have 3 of the 4s. We need to get rid of something here, right? Like, we have 1 too many shapes in our hand. We can chi into that, but luckily a crossword makes this decision very easily. They just take it with a Dame-ten all simple hand. Holy moly. Are such evil actions allowed? Yeah, that last round honestly mind flooded me. It was not an easy hand to pilot. I'll definitely say that. Okay. We are going to execute a plan that hopefully you've come to know and love. It is the plan that I call get rich or die trying. This red dragon, probably not gonna leave my hand the entire game. We either use it or we die trying. There's also a world where we get a 2-3-4 or maybe a 3-4-5 mixed triple sequence. Also a possibility. If we get that 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence, by the way, we can wait on the red dragon as our pair. Like, oh, I mean, this hand is starting to look good with it though, right? Oh, don't make me do it. So what is this? This is Riichi Pinfu. Sanshoku closed, which is 2 Han. It's also all simples. Oh, it's a Mangan if we call Riichi with this hand. It's a Mangan. If everything goes well and we get to call Riichi with this hand, it's a Mangan. If we sumo, it's a Hanemon. Oh my god. The ring tempts me, dude. Call me Smeagol the way I'm being tempted right now. Is that, I mean, Smeagol is known for being tempted. No offense, I guess. If you want to, you know, maybe Smeagol is trying to change his image. What am I even talking about, okay? Just the point is, I am feeling it in my loins right now. I am feeling it in my loins. They give me a great escape path to discard the red dragon. I'm going to wait one more turn to do so, just in case we draw another one. Just in case, right? If we draw another one, we can discard the 6s and use the red dragon as our pair. I have to call Riichi here. This is the greatest Riichi of all time. This is the greatest Riichi of all time. If we win off of the 2 of bamboo, I will scream. I will C-word, and C-word in this case stands for celebrate. Because if we win off of the 5, it's nothing. But if we win off of the 2, that's mixed triple sequence. That's closed. I'll take the sumo, but I'm not happy about it. Riichi, Pinfu, all simples. Sumo, it's 4 Han, but it's like, it's a Pinfu hand, so the mini points aren't that big. So sometimes you have 4 Han, that's a Mangan, but sometimes you have 4 Han and it's a pretty weak hand like that. I mean, 5,200 points, like, let's not lick a gift Ron in the mouth. Good, that made sense. Good, yeah, absolutely it made sense. This is a nutty hand. This is an absolutely nutty hand. I don't think we pawn this. We are in first place. Like, we could pawn it and then save this in our back pocket to eventually con the tile. I don't think we do that. I think that's a little too risky. I think that's a little too risky. However, what's feeling good for me is this prospect of going, yeah, this feels good to me. A little half flush all triplets action. Holy moly. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. So here, this is, if you're new to Mahjong, let me give you a little hint, right? A little strategy tip. If you're going for a half flush, you want to conceal your hand for as long as possible, right? So imagine you're one of the other players at this table looking at me. You don't know if I'm going for circle tiles or character tiles. I mean, you do now, but before that, you didn't really have a clue of what I was going for. And you want to discard only one suit for as long as possible. You know, if other people are going to try to pass a more risky tile in the meantime, they might throw a 5, and that's when you can slurp them up, right? Anyway. Okay, 4 of characters. That's interesting. It's close to the door. I mean, I'll absolutely take a 1. It's not necessarily the tile that I want, but maybe it's the tile that I deserve currently. They're discarding a 4 and a 6. I mean, sometimes I do this when I have a pair of the 5s, but it's early in the game. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they have a very strong hand. Can I chi this? Can I pawn this? Is chiing this the right option? I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to pawn here and discard this. I mean, it's greedy. Don't get me wrong. Call me an Ariana Grande B-side, the way I'm feeling greedy right now. But like all triplets, half flush. It's just too good to, it's just too good. It's just too good. It's utterly divine. What do you want me to say? What is the nut draw right now? Either a green dragon or the 1 of characters or another 5 of characters. This hand is gross. This hand is genuinely gross. Still embarrassed about that Candide reference earlier. It's a book that maybe was turned into an opera, or am I just digging a bigger hole for myself? I'm not sure what Candide is from. All right, we're hoping to draw another 1 of characters or a 4 of characters. I'll even take Tenpai on something that isn't all triplets. Like if we draw into a 2 or a 3 of if we draw into a 2 or 3 of characters, I'll probably discard the 1 and take the Tenpai, even though it's not the Tenpai that we want, right? But again, it's the Tenpai that we'll definitely take. This hand, again, this hand is just gross if it wins. Oh boy. Okay. All right. All right, this hand, if it wins, I will pog to the heavens, but there's no shot. I am repping a really dangerous hand. There's no way that someone is going to discard the 5 of characters, right? Like maybe a crosslord if they're feeling truly, truly desperate. what are they? Me on Tinder at the age of 18? Like, maybe if they are truly, truly desperate in fighting for first place, they'll discard something that's the Dora. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's the same exact thing, right? It's the same exact weight. Maybe I should have discarded a 7. It's a little different. I mean, there's no 8s left. All my 8s gone. Oh, okay. So this, maybe we're getting punished a little. I'm not sure if even if we had the 3 and the 4, I don't think that we could win off of that, right? Across are willing to discard a 6 though. That's honestly kind of nuts. Maybe they see that all the 8s are gone. Yeah, so I think they see that all the 8s are gone. I can't have a... Oh. I might be supposed to fold there. I might legitimately be supposed to fold there. But I think, like, it's too delectable. This tenpai is genuinely too delectable. All right, we might be getting huge Omega punished. 3, 2, 1, 0. We are the last draw. If we... I mean, if we... Oh, no, we are no longer the last draw. Okay. We have one last shot. The 5 of bamboo was recently discarded. I think we can go for it. They're not going to discard the Dora here, right? That's like actual death wish hours. Yeah, so somehow that red 5 of circles did not do us in. We are extremely fortunate that that happened. Everyone's slurping some from Left Lord right now. App drinks are on them. Let's go. It's all last. Okay. This hand, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are one tile away from tenpai already for a Zuzzy 7 pairs hand. Holy moly, this hand. But also, like, would I start pawning my way to the top? I think so, right? Just like pawn something wild like a south wind and then suddenly a prevalent wind. You can do anything. You can do all triplets. You can just start cheating even. Just anything to get a winning hand. I'll do this in case we draw into another Southwind or we pawn into a Southwind. You know, we can start cheating into a 7, 8, 9 or something. I'm just gonna pawn this. I know this is like way too greedy. I know this is probably like way too greedy, but the tiles that we want to pawn are like, they're gonna come out. They're absolutely gonna come out. Right? The tiles that we are waiting on are Zuzzy. It's not like our pairs are like 4s and 5s and 6s. Absolutely not. But now also we know this, right? Because we have pawned, oh my god, it's happening.jpg. I mean, this would be a disgusting way to end this game too. I mean, I'm already in first place. Absolutely disgusting. Prevalent wind, 3 Dora, all triplets, a dealer Mongon, 12,000 big ones to end this game. Holy moly. Would I even con here? Would I do a little con academy? I mean, when it rains, it pours, right? I think I'd con for the chance that we get like a Kazuya Yakuman or something. That would feel pretty good. Could you imagine the YouTube engagement if that happened? Oops. No. I mean, it's actually impossible. Like, I don't know if they can legit play around this. Well, we'll go back in and check, but maybe you should have been folding. Maybe you should have been folding. I'm not sure. It's a dealer Hanemon. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just got milked harder than anyone's ever been. I should stop saying that. Oh my god. It's been so long, dude. It's been so long. Sphere of Wisdom? I don't feel like I've learned anything though. Let's go back into the logs and just see what happened. Let's see what happened. I mean, it feels good, but like, you know, I'm still like limping from the infinity games that we've lost to this point. They discard a 9 here, probably? No, they discard a 3. I don't even know what they're going for here. I don't even, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have, what? You broke up your 7, 9 because the 8s are starting to disappear? I mean, is this maybe like a half flush? I have no idea what this player is. I have no idea what that player is doing. A lot of exhaustive draws. I mean, it felt good to actually win. So they probably discard like, oh, maybe they're going for like a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they have 6 shapes in their hand. Maybe at this point, it's just better to go for like a 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Green Dragon is a fine discard here. Absolutely a fine discard. We were blessed by a lot of pairs of honor tiles. So what happened here? You have a pretty commanding position, not gonna lie. You have a perfect one away. Feeling pretty good. Not looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Discarding a 3, yeah, that's fine. Nothing super scary on the table. I gotta see this. So you are close to Tenpai hashtag not really. You discard a 7 here because I discarded a red 5. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean anything. That's not even like Suji Gaming. I could have another 5-6, although it's unlikely. Yeah, I probably don't have a 5-6, right? Like, why would I throw that away? But also, like, you could just start huge folding here. I'm not joking. I wouldn't joke about something like that. You could just start like huge folding. Probably not gonna use these tiles for the late game anyway. I mean, I don't know. You're not even in last place. You have to play a little bit aggressively because you risk going into last place, but it looks like I'm about to win. It just looks, I mean, I don't know if that's just like the benefit of hindsight or whatever, but I'm discarding incredible tiles. My hand does not have to be a half outside hand or anything. My hand could be anything. So I think you should have folded here. Let's take a look at everyone else's hands. I mean, I don't know. Like, if I was in this position, I'd be like, we have to play a little bit aggressively, but if the dealer is in a position like this and they're willing to throw a red 5, just let them win and end the game that way. Left Lord is the one that has to be desperate, and they'll probably end up dealing in. They would have dealt in, dude. They have to go for all simples or something. I mean, they probably would have folded here first, maybe this afterwards, but like the 9 of circles is probably getting discarded. Little black-eyed peas, let's get discarded, huh? You did it, Shinji. You did it. You stopped the singularity. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Not because I'm extorting you to do so, but just, you know, let me comment if you like baseball. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate all the support, and I genuinely appreciate all the comments, no matter what. Unless it's, hey, Yusong, you missed Sanshoku. I know I missed Sanshoku, dude. I can't. It's called being hashtag bad at the game. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day, and I stream on Twitch on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description. You can also join us in the Discord. A lot of cute pets being photographed and posted in there. I appreciate it a lot. Brightens up my day. You can also join us in the VODs channel, link down below. Okay, that's going to do it for today. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.